The evolutionary history of snakes is a journey through millions of years, beginning with their divergence from lizards during the late Jurassic period. Around 150 million years ago, the earliest snakes were likely burrowing creatures that evolved to lose their limbs, adapting to new niches in their environment. Fossil evidence, such as the species Najash negrina, shows that ancient snakes had vestigial limbs, indicating a transitional form between lizards and modern snakes. Today, snakes belong to the order Schemata, which also includes lizards and amphibians. Within this order, they are classified under the suborder Serpents, which is further divided into two infraorders. With over 3,500 species spread across every continent except Antarctica, snakes exhibit incredible diversity. They range in size from tiny thread snakes, barely 10 centimeters long, to the massive reticulated pythons and anacondas, which can exceed 7 meters. The taxonomy of snakes is constantly being refined as new species are discovered and genetic analysis reveal more about their relationship. The elongated body of a snake is supported by a highly flexible spine consisting of hundreds of vertebrae, each with a pair of ribs attached. The skeleton structure also allows snakes to move in their characteristic slithering motion using different modes of locomotion such as lateral undulation, side winding, concertina, and rectilinear movements depending on the terrain. A snake's skin is covered in scales, which serve multiple purposes, including protection, moisture retention, and aiding in movement. The scales are made of keratin, the same protein found in human hair and nails. Snakes periodically shed their skin in a process called ecdysis, which allows them to grow and remove parasites. Snakes have highly specialized sensory systems. They lack external ears but can detect vibrations through their jawbones. Their vision varies greatly between species. Some have excellent eyesight, while others, like many burrowing snakes, rely more on other senses. The Jacobson's organ, located in the roof of the mouth, allows snakes to taste the air, detecting chemical signals by flicking their tongues. One of the most remarkable adaptations in some snakes is the presence of pit organs, heat sensitive structures that allow them to detect the infrared radiation emitted by warm blooded prey. This adaptation is particularly well developed in pit vipers, pythons, and some boars, enabling them to hunt effectively even in complete darkness. Approximately 600 species of snakes are venomous, with venom being a highly specialized saliva used primarily for subduing prey and for defense. Snake venom is a complex mixture of proteins and enzymes, with different species producing venom with varying effects such as neurotoxicity, hematotoxicity, and myotoxicity. The delivery of venom is facilitated by specialized fangs, which can be fixed or retractable depending on the species. Venom snakes are further classified into families such as Eliphidae and Vipidae and Atractoscipidae, among others. Snakes are carnivores with diets ranging from insects and small mammals to birds, amphibians, fish, and even other snakes. Their hunting strategies vary wildly. Some, like constrictors, using their powerful bodies to suffocate prey, while others, such as venomous snakes, rely on their venom to immobilize or kill their target. Some species are ambush predators, lying in wait for their prey, while others actively hunt. Snakes are highly specialized feeding mechanisms, including flexible jaws that allow them to consume prey much larger than their heads. After consuming a large meal, a snake can go weeks or even months without eating, depending on its size and the size of the prey. Snake reproduction can be oviparous, viviparous, or ovoviviparous, eggs hatching inside the mother's body. Many snake species are oviparous, laying eggs in concealed locations. Others, such as many vipers, give birth to live young. Reproductive strategies among snakes vary, with some species engaging in elaborate courtship behaviors. In some cases, male snakes will engage in combat over a female, intertwining and wrestling in a display of strength. Snakes are generally solitary creatures, coming together only for mating. However, some species, such as garter snakes, exhibit social behavior, particularly during hibernation, where they gather in large numbers in communal dens. This behavior is primarily driven by environmental factors rather than social bonds. Snakes inhabit a wide range of environments, from tropical rainforests and deserts to grasslands, wetlands, and even urban areas. They are highly adaptable and can be found at elevations ranging from sea level to high mountains. The distribution of snake species is influenced by various factors, including climate, availability of prey, and competition with other predators. Tropical regions, particularly in South Africa, South America, and Southeast Asia, boast the highest diversity of snake species. Some snakes have evolved to thrive in highly specialized habitats. For instance, sea snakes have adapted to life in the ocean with flattened tails for swimming and the ability to extract oxygen from water through their skin. Desert dwelling snakes, such as sidewinders, have developed unique locomotions techniques to navigate shifting sands. Arboreal snakes, like the green tree python, have prehensile tails and a body shape that allows them to move gracefully among tree branches. Burrowing snakes, on the other hand, have streamlined bodies that enable them to move through soil and sand with ease. Snakes have played a significant role in human culture throughout history. They appear in mythology, religion, and folklore across the world. In ancient Egypt, the cobra was a symbol of royalty and divine protection. In Hinduism, snakes are associated with several deities and are reversed in festivals such as Nagapanchami. Conversely, snakes have also been symbols of fear and evil in many cultures, such as in the biblical story of the serpent in the Garden of Eden. This dual symbolism reflects humanity's complex relationship with these creatures. The study of snake venom has led to significant medical advancements. Venom components have been used to develop treatments for conditions such as high blood pressure, heart attacks, and blood clotting disorders. Antivenom, a critical tool in treating snake bites, is produced by immunizing animals like horses against specific snake venoms and then harvesting the antibodies. Snake bites remain a major public health issue in many parts of the world, particularly in rural areas of Africa, Asia, and Latin America. The World Health Organization estimates that snake bites cause around 1 lakh deaths annually, with many more suffering permanent disabilities. Efforts are ongoing to improve access to antivenom and education on snake bite prevention and treatment. Despite their ecological importance, many snake species are threatened by habitat destruction, climate change, pollution, and persecution by humans. Some species, such as the Indian python and the king cobra, are listed as vulnerable and endangered due to habitat loss and illegal wildlife trade. Conservation efforts for snake include habitat protection, legal protection from hunting, and trade and public education to reduce fear and misunderstanding. Zoos and conservation organizations play a crucial role in breeding endangered species and conducting research to better understand their needs. Snakes are often the subject of myths and misconceptions. Common myths include the belief that all snakes are venomous or that they actively seek out humans to bite. In reality, most snakes are non venomous, and those that are venomous typically bite on in self defense. Another widespread myth is that snakes can dislocate their jaws to swallow large prey. While snakes have highly flexible jaws, they do not dislocate them. Instead, they use specialized muscles and ligaments to stretch their jaws around their prey. Efforts to educate the public about snakes are essential in reducing unwarranted fear and promoting conservation. Programs that involve live demonstrations, snake rescues, and the promotion of snakes as beneficial animals that control pest populations are crucial in changing perceptions. The study of snakes opens a window into the incredible complexity and adaptability of life on Earth. These reptiles, often shrouded in mystery and misunderstood, are more than just symbols of fear and fascination. They are key players in maintaining ecological balance, controlling pest populations, and contributing to scientific advancements, particularly in medicine. Despite their often negative portrayal, snakes deserve recognition for their ecological importance and unique adaptations. As we continue to learn more about these creatures, it is crucial to challenge the myths and fear that have long surrounded by them. By fostering a greater understanding and appreciation of snakes, we can work towards their conservation and coexistence, ensuring that these remarkable animals continue to thrive in the wild. Snakes are remarkable creatures that play a vital role in ecosystems around the world. Their diversity, adaptability, and unique biological features make them a subject of endless fascination and study. Understanding and appreciating snakes rather than fearing them is essential for their conservation and the protection of biodiversity as a whole. In a world where biodiversity is under constant threat, the preservation of snakes is not just about saving a single group of animals, it's about protecting the intricate web of life that sustains our planet. This survival is intertwined with ours, reminding us that every species, no matter how feared or misunderstood, plays a role in the greater tapestry of life.